You must cut down your appetite if you're going to preach this message. A preacher that cannot develop contentment cannot preach this message. When you create a monster of a lifestyle, then it becomes difficult for you to live without that monster. So now you have to use Bible to be raising money to sustain that monster. The first thing you must do to prove that you have understood the Christ message is that you will cut down on your appetite. You must overcome covetousness. You must overcome greed. You must overcome long throat. You must come to a place of discipline where you're contented, because this message is consecration, and it will try every area of your life. It will first of all work on your appetite. That's what it did to me. It dealt with me, dealt with my appetite, and over a period of years, it has proven my genuine intentions, and I'm not moved at all. And because I'm contented, I'm satisfied. That's when you can preach this message, where you now are able to abound and abase, where you know how to enjoy when it is there and how to endure when it is not there. So whichever state you find yourself, you're contented. If in ministry you are still trying to prove a point, you can't preach this message. You must come to the end of yourself where you're proving nothing. We preach not ourselves, but Christ and him crucified. So we have nothing we are trying to protect. Jesus told those guys, beware of covetousness, for a man's life does not consist in the abundance of things he possesses. You don't define me by what I have. I'm defined by who Christ is to me. My shoe don't define me. My car don't define me. My money don't define me. My clothes don't define me. The food I eat don't define me. It is Christ that defines who I am. Until you come to where you are dead to you and alive to Christ, you can't preach this message. And that's what many pastors don't know. You will come to where you are ready to become all things to all men, that you may win them. That's when your motives have been purified. When you get to that point, and you see that when you teach this message, it will be coming out with power. Lives are transformed. You start seeing people getting genuinely convinced. You will see the word of God transforming people all over the nations. And that's what's happening to our ministry right now. Death worketh in us, so life can work in you. It's the life that is touching lives. Beware of people who are loyal only to their stomach. Anything can buy their loyalty. They can betray Christ. And a man that can betray Christ can betray anybody. How do you betray Christ? 1 minute you are preaching Christ alone. Another minute you are preaching Christ plus. You are a betrayer. And it's an indication that your convictions are not genuine. If you understand what I said, it will change your ministry forever.